Hello, good morning, everybody. Now I'll describe the story DADDU Gives a Joyride, ENK third standard in English. Milestone is 7, step is 46, English text. DADDU gives a joyride. DADDU, that means the donkey, it gives a ride for the children. That is about the DADDU giving a joyride. The afternoon was hot and DADDU was fast asleep in his cage. So it was afternoon. DADDU was asleep inside in his cage. Suddenly the shrill cries of children woke DADDU up with a start. Suddenly he heard the voices, cries of children, shrill cries of children. He got up. It was vacation time and the zoo was packed with noise and happy children. As it was vacation time, it was holiday time, so the children were with very noisy and they were happy. They were happy children, they were very happy. But today they sounded unhappy and angry. But that day they were unhappy. Their screams, their shouts was showing unhappiness and angriness. The two saw the pony keeper telling the children that the pony was unwell and would be unavailable for rides that day, but they were impatient. You can't send us away. You can't send us away. We cannot return home without a joyride, they cried. So that day, Daddu saw the pony keeper was telling for the children. The pony was unwell and it is not able to take you ride. But hearing this, the children became very impatient. They were not able to tolerate. They told, no, you cannot send us. We won't go home without getting a joyride, they told. So just then the zoo cleaner opened Daddu's cage to remove the old straw and replace it with the clean straw. So next, as usual, as I was able to give it the straw, the zoo cleaner, he came. He wanted to take out the old straw which was in the cage and put the new straw, clean straw. So he opened the cage. The Daddu quietly walked out of the cage and stood behind the crowd of children, nodding his head and the bell around his neck, tring around. So the Daddu came out of the cage and it stood behind the crowd of the children, and he started nodding his head. The bell around his neck started ringing, tring around. The children at that time then turned round to see Daddu. The children heard the sound of the bell, so they turned round. Then they saw Daddu. They mistook him for a new kind of pony. They went up to him and climbed on his back. They thought it is the new pony. Daddu is new pony. So they went there and they climbed on his back. The pony keeper was thankful that the children enjoyed riding a donkey instead of the pony. So the pony keeper, he is very thankful and he was very happy because the children was riding on donkey instead of pony. The Duke rode all of them on his back happily and walked inside the park, shaking his head side to side. The Duke, making the children sit on his back, he was giving ride, walking inside the park, all over the park, shaking his head side to side. The Daddu's joyride became popular in the zoo. So in the zoo it became very popular, famous. The zookeeper loved the helpful donkey and added a few more bells around his. The zookeeper also, he became happy. He loved this helpful donkey and he started keeping few more bells around his. He tied a few more bells around the neck of Daddu. What a sight it was to see a cheerful Daddu nod along, tring it wrong round the zoo. He loved the children, did not have to return to the farm ever again. So when it is tied to the neck, it was so nice to see, and it was so nice to hear tring it wrong always whenever the Daddu nodded his head. So he loved the children very much like this itself, and did not like to return back to his farm ever again, and he stayed there itself. This is about the Daddu's giving a joyride to the children, and how Daddu and children are both are very happy about the joyride. Okay, like it, share it, and subscribe it. Thank you.